welcome back to my channel. So today, of course, we were talking through my November favourites. So all of the things that I've loved throughout the month of November, from beauty, fashion items, books. Hello. How are you doing? She's just come back off a walk and she's super, like, muddy and a little bit gross. You're a little bit gross. You smell funny. But look how big she is now, guys. This is unreal. You big dog. You big little dog. Right. There you go. Off you go. But back to actual product favourites. I think I'm going to get started with beauty. Do let me know in the comments what you prefer for me to start with, because I actually never know where to start. But I have a couple of palettes that I've been loving this month, and they are from Huda Beauty. I had one for quite a while and I don't remember if I've spoken about it before, but it was the Huda Beauty Textured Eyeshadow Palette, the Rose Gold Edition, which is beautiful. This bottom row is just my absolute dream. So I love this palette and I've been really into it this month actually, because the browns in it are really beautiful, and I think I'll continue to use it over December as well, because the like metallic shades in it, I think you use them wet if I'm correct, but these shades here are just absolutely stunning, and I think they're perfect for the festive season. They're super shimmery, sparkly, just totally gorgeous. And then recently, some of you may remember in a vlog, sorry I can't speak properly today, I've got a cold and I don't know if you can hear it in my voice, but it's actually making speaking certain words really hard. But yeah, I unboxed this one in a vlog maybe in October, and it's the Huda Beauty Desert Dusk palette. So it's got this on the cover. I don't love the cover of this, but I do appreciate the fact that this one has a mirror on the inside, which the other one doesn't. And I just think that this is so beautiful. It's got some really nice light peachy shades and a brown over here. And then it's got like some really rich orangey and burgundy shades. It's got a lovely like warm brown there, a lovely warm dark brown, and then it's got some incredible like metallic-y shades and one glitter as well. There's a colour up here called Blood Moon, which is like a peachy orangey shimmer, which is so gorgeous, and I've just been really loving this for evenings, just whether I use a few shades mixed together or just one wash of something. I love it. It's so beautiful. Yeah, I've been really loving these palettes. I like the pigmentation of the eyeshadows. They're really easy to blend. They're just a dream. They're available from Cult Beauty, and they're not the cheapest palettes, but I think for the quality and the amount that you get, I'm really happy with them personally, and I just love all the shades in them. Next up, I have a slightly newer launch that I've been really into this month. I've used these daily. They're the By Terry Stilo Expert Click Sticks. So they do their clicky lipsticks, which a few of you may have seen, but they've started doing these, which are like a foundation concealer hybrid stick, and I just think these are great. This is everything that I've been looking for in an everyday makeup product. So some days I just use it to spot conceal, and then some days I literally will just kind of use bits of it all over my face where I need a little bit of coverage, and I'll kind of go up into my under eye area and just blend everything out, and the coverage of it works really nicely. It's got enough coverage for my skin, but not too much so that it looks cakey, and then my under eyes, it just blends perfectly, and I don't understand how it works, because normally foundation doesn't cover my under eye bags, and then my concealer for my under eyes doesn't quite work on my face, but these just tend to work everywhere. At the moment I'm using shade 1, which is the lightest shade, so I do think there's probably going to be a shade range issue in this product, because I'm definitely not the lightest shade ever. I do also have shade 4.5, and I tend to use that just for the higher points of my face where I'm always more tanned on my forehead, so I tend to use that or a mix of them around this area. I cannot recommend these enough. I think they're a great multi-use product, and I've just really enjoyed using them. They blend so nicely, and they last for a long time as well. Like, I don't find that it's worn off my skin after a certain amount of time. They just last all day. I just think they're great. So I would highly recommend looking into these if you're looking for like a concealer that can also be a bit more of a foundation product. It's kind of like a does it all skin product, and I've really been enjoying it. And then what else? What should I go for next? Okay, I have another Huda Beauty favourite. I can't speak. I've recently fallen back in love with her liquid lipsticks, and I've been using the shade Venus a lot. I also use Crush and Sugar Mama. I will just pop a few of my face below, but this is the one that isn't in my handbag right now, so this is the one I have to hand, and I'm wearing it today. It's Venus, which is like a brownie nudie pink. I'm looking at myself in the viewfinder like, how do I describe this colour? But I love these. They last for such a long time. They feel really nice on the lips, and the pigmentation of them is amazing, and I just can't fault them. They last for such a long time. I'm such a fan of these, and I've really got back into them recently. If you're wondering what's on my lips at any point, it will be one of these. Another product that I've gone back to this month that I've been really enjoying using is the Chanel Le Beige Healthy Glow Gel Foundation, and this is like a cushiony-ish type foundation, but this one is very water-based and it just makes my skin look so dewy. It barely has any coverage, but if you are looking more for a certain finish or texture to your skin than like coverage, I couldn't recommend this enough. I have very dry skin at the moment, so I've really enjoyed using this on my skin. It still gives me that really healthy glow and that dewy kind of look that I like, and I've also been using it over other foundations as well when I do need more coverage to just add a bit more of a dewy finish. And it's just one of those great products that I can put it over other stuff to change the finish of it, or I can just use it on its own on a minimal makeup day, and I love it so much. So I've kind of rediscovered that a little bit this month and I'm a bit obsessed with it. So yeah, that is another favourite from the month. And then I have these two candles which I've been so happy. I've just been so happy about these because I have wanted Victor and Rolf to do this for a really long time, and they finally have brought out candles, and I can actually smell this through my cold, which just goes to show how scented these are. They are amazing. So you have Flower Bomb, they're like kind of signature fragrance, I would say, but they've done Flower Bomb in a candle. I have the large one and I have two little ones of these, and they're incredible. And then I also found out, I was away on a trip with them, that they do Bonbon, which is my personal favorite from Victor and Rolf, in a candle, and oh, it's so beautiful. I love it so much, and it comes in this beautiful kind of dark pinky red jar as well, which is just stunning. So I'm mega happy that they've started doing these. It's literally like my Christmas dream come true. So these are my candle faves for the month, and you can really see I've used quite a lot of this one. I just burn it whenever I'm in my bedroom. This is like the bedroom kind of scent now. Those are some candle favourites, and then kind of on a fragrance note, I've really been enjoying wearing Glossier You, and whenever I'm wearing it someone always comments on it, which very rarely happens. There's only two perfumes that I found this to happen with. They're actually both recent purchases as well. So you have Glossier You and then Diptyque's Eau de Well, which I always find I get comments on and people seem to really like. So yeah, this is one that I just tend to throw on and spray quite a lot. It's definitely a scent I don't really have to think about. It's a really nice everyday one, whereas a lot of the time I'll be like, oh, I don't quite fancy that today, or I feel like this is more appropriate for what I'm doing. Like I really do tailor my scents to what I'm doing and how I'm feeling, and this is just one that I tend to spritz all over, and I really enjoy smelling like it, and it's everyday enough that if I wanted to change my perfume later in the day, it mixes really nicely with other perfumes, especially because a lot of mine are very vanilla based and this is a little bit more floral. It tends to mix nicely with everything that I have, so I'm really enjoying this. There's a post on my blog coming up about this soon if you want more info. So that is it for my beauty favourites. I'm going to do like a miscellaneous section in the middle. So I'm gonna get started with these because I just want to eat these so bad right now. These are the Green and Black's Praline dark chocolate, like individual chocolates. They come in this box and then inside they're all like individually wrapped. Oh, that's embarrassing. That's an empty wrapper because yeah, I've been eating them a lot. Side note, if you don't know, I can't have milk chocolate, and whenever it's like Christmas time, there's always an abundance of like lovely boxes of chocolates, and they're all freaking milk chocolate, or they're like dark chocolate that still has a high quantity of like milk product in it, and that tends to be the deal breaker for my skin. So far so good with these. They are like very dark chocolate, but because they are like it's almost like a truffly texture, and they've got the praline in them, they taste amazing still, even though it's very dark chocolate, and I'm a little bit obsessed with them. This might not be the only packet in my house, and I might be going through them quite quickly. And then on to my book favourite. I was reading The Girl Before. Like, no joke, I've not finished a book this quickly in a very long time. I think The Roanoke Girls was the only book I've read recently that I finished as quickly as I finished this. So this totally gripped me. I was really into it. Like when I was trying to decide which of my books to read, I did a book haul a few weeks back. Some of you may have seen it. I bought a lot of different books, and this was one of the ones that I was just like, it's calling to me. Like whenever I want to start a new book, everyone has to be like, well, I think this one sounds good, or that one sounds really good. This one was the one that I was like, why is no one suggesting that I should be reading this one, because this sounds amazing. And I really enjoyed reading it. I think the outcome at the end. I think it's always the twist at the end that kind of disappoints me with a lot of things, but throughout the book I was just so into it. It was really well written, it was easy to read, it had a really great pace to it, and I think that's what kept me so interested. And it wasn't like the book that I read last month, which was The Couple Next Door, which was like twist, 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 twist constantly, and I was like, oh my god, I can't take this. You kind of felt a sense of unease throughout the whole story, and that's kind of what kept you going, but the pace was good and there weren't too many twists constantly, and I just really enjoyed it. And yeah, although the outcome at the end wasn't what I expected or wanted, I'm still really happy that I read it. I really enjoyed reading it, and I'd recommend it if you like the Roanoke Girls. It's not a similar storyline, but it's kind of similar in that sense of unease that I think that you have throughout the book. So yeah, really enjoyed that, would highly recommend. And also, if you like this book and you have any recommendations for me based on this, I would love to hear your suggestions, because I am coming up to, I think, my last book, or my last 2 books of my book haul. I've read through all of them and I'm really excited to sink my teeth into something new, so please do let me know if you have any suggestions. So I'm going to finish up with my fashion favourites from this month, and the first of which is a jumper that, side note, has just been dug out of the washing basket, so sorry that it's got like muddy dog paws on it. It's looking pretty gross, but I have been loving this so much. I got it from Topshop as a part of some of my work with them, and I just think that it is so cool. It's like a creamy, slightly off-white colour, and I think that it's just like a really nice, flattering kind of white colour, and I really like the kind of logo kind of style that it has in the middle. It's very sports luxy, and I just have loved wearing it. It comes very oversized, so I got a 10, and it is absolutely ginormous. So they do run oversized, and I would say that if you want like a slightly more fitted one, then size down maybe 1 or 2 sizes. I love the fact that it's just massive and really snugly to like live in. I absolutely love it. It works really well with my black skinny jeans, but also I wear it with leggings a lot just when I'm around the house, and yeah, I love it. There's not too much more to say. It is a jumper. It's not anything groundbreaking, but I've really enjoyed wearing it this month. It feels lovely. It's like just one of those jumpers that is really nice and soft to wear. The inside's really nice and soft as well, but just the outside of it feels so nice, and I have just literally lived in it up until the dog's got muddy paws on it, and now it's gotta be washed, you know. Now my next favourite, I can't remember if they were a favourite in last month's October favourites, but I thought regardless of whether they were, I would mention them again, because these have without a doubt been my most worn pair of boots this month, and I have absolutely loved wearing them with every single wear. So these are my Zara black kind of platform style boots. They're like a Chelsea style with the elasticated kind of panel around the ankle, and I've just absolutely loved wearing these. I'm really into wearing black skinny jeans at the moment, and these work perfectly with them. I'm so into them. They are so comfortable to wear, and they really do give me a lot of extra height as well, which I am very grateful for. And yeah, I just can't recommend them enough. I find them to be so comfortable. They're wearing really well. They're just a dream to have in my wardrobe, and I do find that I am just gravitating towards these constantly, so they're a really nice staple for me. Just love them and cannot recommend them enough if you love like a platform round-toed boot. These are amazing. Then I have a skirt that I wanted to give some love to, because I've worn this so much over the past month. This is my Topshop like vinyl leather skirt. I really love wearing this. I think it adds a little bit more texture to an outfit, and it's just been a great staple for me. I'm really enjoying wearing more skirts at the moment, especially now I have those Zara boots. It's a great staple for adding points of interest to an outfit in a really quick and easy way, and I just love it. I just love it so much, and it's got little pockets. It's just such a lovely skirt, and if I haven't been wearing that, I've been wearing my Urban Outfitters leather one, which I also love a lot. And then shout out to this coat, and shout out to Alana for basically forcing me to buy this coat. So this is almost a Balenciaga style coat, like it's like a biker aviator style, so it's kind of like cropped aviator, I'd say. It's got this really beautiful like teddy bear fur. It's so cool. So it's got all of these like leather-y kind of accents to it. It's just really cool. It's got a nice lining on the inside that is like super soft and keeps you very warm, and it's got these really cute little leathery zip pockets and then straps at the bottom of the coat as well, and I just absolutely love this, and I really wanted like a lighter coat. Lots of my coats are burgundies, blues, blacks, most of them are black, and I don't really have anything in a white, and there is a reason for that because I am like the messiest human in the world. But I think in this creamy colour and in this texture as well, it works really nice. It's very practical for me, and it's super warm and just very snuggly, very casual as well, which I really like because it means that I'll get a lot of wear out of it, and I just love it so much. So yeah, I saw Alana when she was in Brighton and she was wearing that, and I was like, oh my god, I've been looking at that coat, and basically I then had to buy it because I loved it so much on her. So on that note of how much I freakishly love Alana Davison, I thought I would actually talk about a few of my favourite YouTubers from this month, because it's not something that I get a chance to do a lot. But this month I have been loving Alana's videos, obviously, and she came to Brighton and we hung out and it was like the best thing ever. So that will be coming up in Vlogmas Day 1, so that may be up already, or you might be seeing that tomorrow depending on which day this video goes up. But anyway, I love Alana, I love her vlogs. She is just like the ultimate babe. She's so gorgeous. But yeah, I just absolutely adore her. She is just such a wonderful human being to spend time with, and I just highly recommend watching her because she's just like total dreamboat, and she's just a lovely human being, so I can't recommend her channel enough. I've been a fan for a while now. And then also this month I have been loving watching Jamie Genevieve. I love her vlogs. I love like all of her beauty videos, but I've been loving watching her vlogs. She is so funny. I just freaking love her. She is like major girl crush of mine, and I've just been absolutely loving watching her vlogs. I basically just love watching people's vlogs at the moment, guys. And then my next favourite is Liv Purvis. Liv is just amazing and I love everything that she does. She's a wonderful human being as well, which I just have so much love for that girl. And I love her YouTube channel specifically because it's just so fresh and really original. Her content is just so brilliant and everything is so perfectly her, and I just love her and her channel so much, and I think you guys will too. So I'm going to link her and everyone else I talk about in the info box below, and I would highly recommend subscribing. And then my final fave of the month is Kate LaVie. I love Kate so much. I actually had the chance to meet her this month and she was awesome. She is like home interiors queen, so if you like my home things, you're gonna frickin' like lose your shit for Kate because she is just awesome. Like, she puts all of my home interior stuff to shame. She's freaking amazing. So I would highly recommend watching her as well. So I will link all of them in the info box. I love all of their content so much and I can't recommend them enough. They've been like my top 4 favorites from the month, and yeah, that is it from me. I think I'm gonna go like blow my nose 1,000 times. My nose is literally burning and has been for like the last 5 minutes, and I'm trying not to let my eyes water. So Vlogmas is going to be really fun with me like this. On a side note, yeah, I'm doing Vlogmas, which I'm really excited for. I am going to do it in a slightly more casual format, so it might be that sometimes you have like 3 videos go up in a row and they're like daily vlogs, and then you might have like a gap of like a couple of days and then some more videos will go up. But I'm basically not committing to specific days because I just really want to focus on making good content and not rush it, but also I really want to enjoy Christmas and I just want to get really into everything and soak it all in like a little Christmas sponge. So it's going to be a little bit more sporadic, but there will be all the vlogs, all the videos. I'm really excited to get vlogging for you guys. So do subscribe if you haven't already, if you would like to see more videos, and click the notification button because you know the sub box doesn't like to work. Thank you so much for watching today. If you've listened all the way till now, thank you so much. I hope you are all having the best day, and I will see you guys again in my next video. Hopefully slightly less bunged up because I feel like I can't speak. Bye guys.